Hey friends, today we are going to be cleaning one of our bathrooms. So we have 3 bathrooms in our house. Downstairs we have a half bath, and then upstairs we have the one in our master bedroom, and then we have this one. So this one is more so kind of like the kids' bathroom. It has the bathtub in it. That's where they take their baths at night, so we keep their toothbrushes and everything like that in there. So this one tends to get a little bit more grubbier than the other bathrooms do, since the boys tend to use this one the most. To clean all the surfaces in the bathroom with the exception of the bathtub, I will be using Thieves Household Cleaner, and E-Cloth cleaning cloth. So the one that I'm using now, the yellow one, is specifically designed for bathrooms, but I also have some general purpose cloths that to me are made the exact same way, so I'll be using some of those later on too. This blue one, however, is specifically made for like windows and mirrors. So it has the one that's kind of like a waffle texture that you scrub with first, and then you go over it with the polishing cloth, and that polishing cloth makes all the difference in getting it nice and streak free. So this little toothbrush that I'm using, it is a Rubbermaid power scrubber, and I did not think that it was going to work that good. I had heard good things about it, but I just in my head did not see how it's going to be powerful enough to actually clean things very well. But it actually does work pretty well at removing like scum and stuff. So I use it on my faucets, but later on you'll see me using it in the bathtub as well, and it worked so good for cleaning the bathtub. To clean the toilet, I do use the Clorox toilet wand with like the little attachment heads. So typically I try to stay away from cleaners that have like really harsh ingredients in them, but I still really like these things for a couple of reasons. I feel like they're a little bit wasteful just because you're throwing them away when you're finished. But I justify that because one, you don't ever actually have to come in contact with the cleaner. You don't have to come in contact with the grubby, dirty toilet, and then you just get to throw it away, and you're not having to deal with like a dripping wet, gross toilet wand that you've just scrubbed the toilet with. So I still really like these and will probably always continue to use them unless some other company comes out with something made the same way with better ingredients. The second thing I want to point out is this part of the video is a little bit deceiving because I actually come in and clean the toilet. I have a Bissell steam shot that I'll be using later, and I come in and I clean the toilet because if you look now, you'll see that it's pretty grubby in there. And then when I show the part of the video where it's actually clean, it's not showing that, and you don't ever actually see me clean the grubbiness off. My phone had ran out of space, so it doesn't actually show me like using that to clean the toilet with, but that is how I was able to get all of that grubbiness off, was with the Bissell Steam Shot. I also like to be transparent about how messy stuff, how grubby stuff really is, but guys, the toilet was so bad that I did not even want to show you guys what it looks like inside. I was literally like prepared to just throw the whole toilet seat away, like tell John we've just got to replace the entire toilet because that's how gross it was. And then you'll see later on, like it is so clean now. So I 100% recommend the steam shot if you do have boys, for sure. To clean the bathtub, I first spray it down with Thieves Cleaner just to kind of get it wet, and then I'm actually using a product that I have never used before, and it's the Scrub Daddy All Natural Cleaning Paste. Being totally honest, I wasn't really that impressed with the paste itself. I did like the sponge. It's pretty heavy duty, can be reused like a lot of times, and it's going to hold up, I can tell. It did a pretty good job, but I was still having to really scrub to get the soap scum and stuff off. Being honest, it had been a while since the bathtub had been cleaned, so maybe that was part of it, but I literally had to scrub it like 3 times just to try to get it clean. I will keep using this product, obviously I'm not going to waste it, and I'll report back to see if I do like it a little better or if I like using it in different areas of the house more, but this first time I just was a little bit disappointed because I was hoping it was going to do more. I do love a natural product, and so I was excited for that, so we'll just kind of have to wait and see. So the area between the tile and the bathtub where they like sealed it off gets very grubby, and I do not clean it as often as I should. We have hard water, and so that kind of just builds up and creates this gross orangey film like right on the sealant, and it is so hard to clean. So what I did was I took the Rubbermaid Power Scrubber and I scrubbed the entire thing, sprayed it with Thieves Cleaner, scrubbed it. I believe I may have even used some of that Scrub Daddy paste on it as well, and it worked so good, like the cleanest that this stuff has ever been. It also kind of gets a little moldy just because it stays wet, and we just don't dry the bathtub every time we get out. And here in a minute you'll see me using the Bissell Steam Shot, and that worked really well at not only helping get that hard water buildup off, but it worked really well at getting the more moldy looking ickiness off as well. Once again, I highly, highly, highly recommend this Bissell Steam Shot for so many things. We have lived in our house for like 4 years and I have never cleaned the grout. I've mopped the floors, I've steam mopped the floors, but I've never specifically cleaned the grout. So because of that, first I wanted to try the steam shot to see how it did, and it did really well. But I had also bought some Zep grout cleaner, not a natural cleaner, but because I was desperate to get it clean, I wanted something that was highly recommended, something that was going to work well. So I do recommend that if you've never cleaned yours, if it's really bad. If it's not, if you have newer tile and you're good about the upkeep, then the steam shot or the power scrubber is going to work perfectly fine. So I did the Zep, and then I went over every single little line with the Rubbermaid power scrubber, and then when I got done with that, I wiped it up, and then I went over it with the steam shot just for good measure, and then after that you'll see me mopping the floors. To mop the floors, I will be using a Shark steam mop. If I'm just doing like a quick mop, more of a daily mop, I will use my eCloth and Just Thieves cleaner, but because I was doing a deep clean today, I did break out the steam mop. I like it. It's just really heavy and a hassle. You gotta plug it in. It works good, but like I said, just kind of a hassle, so I only use it if I'm doing a deep clean. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. Thank you so much for watching today. I apologize that it has been so long since the last time I posted a video. I promised I was going to get better about that, but then my husband started using my computer for work, which means I'm not able to edit my videos as often as I would like to, and weekends just kind of get crazy. I do plan on getting another video in the works, but I have no promises on when that is actually going to get posted. See you next time, guys.